Panda, no nini.
It's the next
See,
mic.
when we started back in the streets, we were so damn ugly. And yeah, music was my holy damn hobby. I look to the sky, I say to myself, I'm self-reliant, I'm never gonna stop. But all these people, them say me at the door. Please use the door, then they wait, make a fall. But I know who walk, but me, I go the top. Say me, I no go stop.
That sound you just listened to was the sound of Panda. You know, it's Friday. From the gospel side, we're going into a different kind of music, and music in itself, like I said already, is universal. It unites a lot of people. It means a lot of things. It means different things to different people. Well, we have the honor of having Panda right here in the studio with us. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm good.
Oh, wow, you look so
look shy.
blinking. So please, you can't even be shy because I just listened to your song and I saw the video. You did not act shy.
Yeah, I'm
yet.
a little bit shy around new people, so.
You're not going to be shy here. Just assume you're talking to me and
All right,
this.
no problem.
Amano, come on now. You can't be shy here now. But how are you, by the way? Yeah, you have an amazing sound, by the way.
Thanks.
And looking at you, you look calm for that kind of, for what you just brought out. So tell us about your music career, how it started.
Actually started when I was 16.
16,
so,
oh.
Yeah. And I produced like my first sound, that was last year, like an official music, because I've been doing shit with my phone. So I produced an official music with, that was last year, and I featured somebody. That was my first sound ever.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
And so you've been doing your
Songs,
phone ever since.
ever
So
since
your
16.
official sound was
last year, October.
Was it the one we just listened to?
No. That was my second sound.
Oh wow! You
And
only
the
had
first one was the
two.
freestyle. The second one is my other sound. The first one I didn't make a video. I didn't do an official video.
Okay, that's quite interesting. You said something that struck with me just now, that you produced, if I'm not mistaken, was how you said?
That was a mistake actually. I don't produce songs.
Oh, okay, because
Yeah,
I wanted to be sure.
So he was, like, he was
No,
working with his phone.
Okay.
Yeah, I was working with my phone.
So how did music start for you? I know that those who thought they started from the church, they've been singing from their mother's womb and all. I know you said you started at 16.
Yeah, I
but
was 16 when I started music.
you just didn't pick up the phone one day and start singing. So what brought about the interest in
Well, like, I
music?
never just, I was watching, that was Rema or something like that. And
Oh,
he is like, I just like, okay, let me just try what this guy is doing. And I was singing all those trap stuff and this and that. And people were like, this thing you're singing is not making sense and something like that. So I was just, okay, let me just do it my way. Because I was singing all this trap song, American song, now let me just do it my way. Because not all Nigerians want to hear all those kind of songs. So, yeah.
Okay, but then doing music, you said you were listening to Rema.
Yeah,
So at the point where you started, did you know you can sing, or you just didn't want to start?
I just wanted to start, like I had the zero and...
Okay, but you didn't even know you can sing.
Yeah, I didn't even know I
So
can
it was
sing.
after, but you actually can sing.
Yeah, I can sing though.
Okay, so it was when you started you realized
Yeah, I
you can
realized
sing.
that I can sing, yeah.
So, but what did someone make you start, or you just on your own decided?
Yeah, on my own, I just started. Like, I didn't even discover it since, like, I just started trying and trying, and I was like, I'm improving. Let me just go into this stuff.
Keep
Because
doing it.
people be like, a lot of people be like, you know there will be criticism. That was just a must thing. So people be like, you are good, you are not good, you are good, you are not good. Okay, people be like, keep it up. So people be like, just stop it. So okay, let me just follow what I feel about this music. So yeah.
Okay,
Wow,
I would like to. I mean, your journey to music is a bit different from other artists. We get to hear things like they started from the church, someone inspired them, they stumbled on it, But yours is a bit different. But let's start with what you can do in music. Aside singing, do you write your songs? Are you a songwriter? I know you said you're not into production. What else? Are you a songwriter?
I'm a fashion designer. Yeah, I'm also a songwriter. I do write my song before I do drop it. So
Drop it. Okay.
Yeah.
So in the process of writing, I would like to know what inspires you to write your songs. I mean, you can't just put pen to paper. Something must inspire you. Is it, love life? Is it, the challenges within the society?
Yeah, the challenges particularly because I do sing motivational songs. So, like, if I reason all the things around me and I put it together, add this, add that. So, just make it spice it up, and
Okay, so you also mentioned you're into fashion.
Yeah.
So have you been into fashion before music, or it came alongside?
It came alongside though.
So how did it come alongside? Because as a musician, you had to look good.
I was just like, okay, maybe it was because music. If music doesn't work out, so you gotta have a backup and something like that. So I was going to fashion, start learning stuff. I'm not that perfect though.
Oh, so you're still learning
yeah, I'm still
stuff,
learning
so
stuff.
it's okay. But what were your parents' reaction when you said you wanted to do music?
Nah, my dad always supported me, but my mom was like, nah, music is inside. Because if you go into that music life, there will be a lot of smoking and tattoos and that. So she was like, this decision you're making is not the right one. Okay, So, but right now, when she sees, like, she's on WhatsApp though, so if I post and she sees all those music I drop, she'll be like, okay, no problem, you can do whatever you want to. But when I started, she wasn't happy with it.
But your dad was the one who supported.
Yeah, my dad was the one who supported me.
So what kind of support did he give you? He was like, okay, you can go in, or he assisted one way or the other?
Yeah, he gave me motivation and that. No, we aren't that, like, my family in that rich, so just the motivation and yeah, keep it up, keep doing well, you'll get there, something like that.
Okay.
Okay. Now looking at music, I mean, I know you said you write your songs as well, and situations around the country, you know, people experiences basically around you, inspires you to write. The question then will be, in the process of producing the music, in terms of, you know, bringing it to life, how do you, you know, come up with your songs? Do you have to feel a beat first before you write, before you sing, or you have your lyrics down, you then, you know, sing and
I actually do write my lyrics down, so when I go to the studio, I sing what I wrote.
Then he finds
maybe like, he finds a beat and, you know, mix it up.
Okay.
Everything.
Okay. That's quite impressive.
You want to say something?
Yes, I was about adding up to that. So, your journey now, you said you have 2 singles out?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sure there's a third one cooking. What would you define your sound as? I know, you know, in this era of Afro beats, you have Afro fusion, Afro pop. Everyone wants to attach his or sound to the word Afro in that sense. So, what would you call your sound? Because you sound distinct. You don't sound like just any other person.
No, Afro pop, actually.
Afro pop, really, that's what you do. Okay, great.
In the music industry, do you have, excuse me, do you have any, you mentioned Rema earlier, but is it just Rema, or you have any other inspiration that you want to sound
Rema
like?
was my first inspiration, and
is it because it's young?
Slade. Yeah, I just like his young age, like he got signed early.
Yes.
Yeah, and I love his journey in the music industry, and he's doing good and that, all that. Like, he's actually the one that inspired me to sing, so. Yeah.
So finally someone inspired you to sing.
Finally.
Well, what would you say, how would you define your, as a young person now, your acceptance in the industry? You have a couple of people who are, well, way old, that have been doing this for a couple of years, and a young one is coming in. So how would you say you've been accepted as someone who is doing music in Nigeria?
It's not promised though, like, not everyone that sings gets to go into the music industry. A lot of people have been doing it before me, and they are still not signed yet, so it's not promised. I would just say, I hope.
No, it's not about being signed. Okay, about accepted.
Yeah, accepted. I hope I get accepted, because, like, anytime I write a song and drop it out, I just be like, am I the one that did this stuff? Because I'm always surprised. Did I do this? Because I'm always having doubts when I write songs. But when I bring it out, like, produce it and bring it out, people be like, what did you take when you were writing this song? We're like, okay, I didn't take anything, because it's just inspiration. I always have that when I write songs, so that's just it.
Okay, and you think that the place of self-doubt, where you begin to doubt yourself when you write, is it about the lyrics itself, or you're not just sure about how it will be accepted?
That part, I'm not sure about, like, what people will think about it. I'm always trying to impress people, because I don't like having a bad sound now. People be like, this sound is not okay. So I'm always trying to put the right lyrics down and make sure it comes out good for people to listen to.
But in terms of expressing yourself, penning your lyrics down, you don't have issues with that?
I don't have issues with that.
So the doubt comes from how you
how I put it together, like, is this part going to come before this part, and is this part going to come before this part? Yeah.
Okay. That's okay. I mean, sometimes even the best of you know, folks in the industry tend to doubt themselves. Sometimes you hear of stage fright sometimes and all, but that's fine. It's part of the process. Let's look at it this way. I know you mentioned Rema, you talked about Oxlade. Who else are you looking at in the industry that inspires you?
Fireboy too.
You're going for the youngsters.
Youngsters. I don't old stars. I don't so much. No, I don't look at them that way.
Why? Because you feel their errors.
Yeah, I feel that like they're not.
But then
because this like their brain, the young ones, their brain is still fresh, so they can just write anything down. But the old ones, they have money now, so they don't even worry about music that much. But the young ones are trying to improve for people to see them, for the ones to know them.
Okay.
So that's the reason.
So I currently signed to a label.
Yeah, Touch Pay Empire, but my manager is there too.
Okay, yeah, I just want to know if you're signed to a label or if you are independent, because some other persons have said they are independent, or you've not been independent before, right?
Yeah, I've been independent since just.
I mean,
now.
from when you started music professionally, when you said it was last year, you were signed immediately.
No.
Oh,
I did everything myself till I get there.
So how was it when you did everything? Tell us how it was while you were doing your stuff for yourself, the money, the time.
Yeah, it's kind of hard because everybody be like, you want to promote your song, bring this kind of amount, and nobody gonna help you. Like I say, my family is not that rich, so I'm trying to help myself. I'm just run around, see what I can do, then try to promote my song. Because if you drop a song and you don't promote it, it's just like nobody's gonna listen to it. But when you start promoting the song and people start listening to it, then. But I did everything myself, though. That was last year.
Okay, but then how were you discovered by your record label?
No, like I went to a show and it was there, so just performed. Yeah, I saw him, yeah.
And picked you. Wow. So working with that particular record label of yours, how has it been like?
It's fine, no?
That's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
That's fine.
Perfect.
Okay.
You don't.
The manager is there. If you say you're just fine, you just ask, what do you mean? Can't you say?
No, it's fine. It's perfect.
Okay, great.
Everything's good. Yeah.
So let's talk about your works now. You said you have 2 singles out. Are we looking at the third one coming up very soon?
I know really because I'm about to drop my EP, so I'm working on my EP now.
Oh, great!
Because I dropped a lot of singles now, about 3 singles in the last 3 months. In the last 4 months,
Wow.
so I want to drop an EP now because
It's about time.
So what's the difference between single and EP?
Well, single is a track. EP is like a collection.
And the album is the full.
Yeah.
Okay.
About 5 tracks or something like that. Yeah.
EP is always an extended playlist, just that. But now looking at this, the EP you're looking at, how many tracks are we looking at?
About 5 or 6.
5 or 6. Is it going to be simply about you in terms of expressing yourself, testing different genres, or you will have someone you collaborate with?
It's gonna be all about like the streets and my love life, and because I've been heartbroken. So it's gonna be about that.
Slow down. I had something that made me say last.
Don't rush. See, this breakfast is going to be rich people.
I've gone through a lot of heartbreaks, and that was because I didn't even have something. I don't have anything to boast of. I don't have money or something like that. So that's the reason people lost me. So I'm just trying to use that inspiration
those
and
experiences.
So is it heartbreak from ladies or
ladies?
But then you're pretty young, so I'm wondering how many heartbreaks have you gone
I've gone through a lot of heartbreaks.
Oh my goodness.
Like a lot of people be like, you don't have anything to have. You don't need to have a girl because you don't have any. What do you want to give to the girl? Okay.
It's not about material things.
It's material things.
Well,
it's about material things.
That's for your own heartbreak.
Yeah,
based on his experience, and that's fine. That's your experiential reality. But let's look at the extended playlist. Beyond. Okay, so you said it's just basically going to be an expression of yourself and your experiences. So we're not expecting any artists to be featured on the project.
No, I don't have any artists for now. Like I'm just going to do 2 singles and feature some artists in the rest music, like us. I don't know yet.
Yeah,
I'm trying to pick out the perfect one because I don't want to make any mistake. I don't like making mistakes.
Mistakes sometimes are inevitable. Mistakes I even want informs our next decision. So mistakes can be avoided, but it can't really be ruled out completely.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to pick out the perfect one person. So I'm still looking at it.
Okay, but is there well, you had mentioned some persons you look up to the music industry, so I was going to ask if is anybody particularly you would love to collaborate with in
that would be Rema.
Oh well, aside them, Fireboy, Oxlade, and who else?
Just Rema and Fireboy, Oxlade.
That's all.
Oxlade do, but Rema, Fireboy particularly.
That's all the people you want to collaborate with.
Yep.
Wow.
Okay, internationally?
It's difficult to hear someone say something.
In my last interview, I said Chris Brown, and I'm repeating it, Chris Brown too.
Okay.
Yeah, I just love the guy.
So talking about that, just before you chip that in, talking about Chris Brown and your love for him, I'm forced to ask, do you dance as well?
No, I
Because
don't dance.
you can't.
I don't dance.
Oh,
I just love his
okay.
passion for music and the way he dances and the way he sings, his voice, everything. So
Okay.
that's why. And the way he just jumps into featuring, like when they feature him and just come
Takes
out.
over the
Yeah,
song.
I just like the way he does everything.
Okay.
Okay, well, I was going to ask if he dances because he looks like a dancer, but you had already,
I think so.
you had already said you don't dance. But when it comes to your music, you had already mentioned that sometimes you have doubts when you're writing the song,
Yeah, I have a lot of
and it
doubts.
comes out well. But have there been a time where a song didn't come out the way you wanted, and how did you feel during that period?
Like that wasn't my sound though. That was somebody that featured me, and people be like, this guy's voice just ruined the whole music and they can't listen to it. So
Oh.
yeah, that was the only time I regretted somebody featuring me because it just like
You spoiled them.
it just insults like it's just like an insult to me because people be like, you're in this song and this guy didn't sound well and people don't want to listen to it because he started the song and I just took the rap part. So before you get to that part, you hear a lot of stuff that will discourage you before you get there. So
Oh, you rap as well.
yeah, rap as
Oh,
well.
wow.
You rap as well?
Yeah, I
Okay,
rap.
so before you go then, you
I
drop
knew you were
some
going to do that.
Okay, you want to take him through the career challenge just before he drops bars for us?
Well, I think you should top the bars for us first of all.
Okay.
So how many bars? 25 bars?
Oh, yeah.
I don't even know
Okay.
the difference. Oh, you think you're going to die? You're not going to die. The worst that will happen that you won't be able to 25
Let's
and we'll still
go.
take it like that.
Alright.
The
So.
premium standard is 16, but let's have anyone you have.
All right. Every day you've been grinding non-stop. Lucky all these haters that they wait my downfall. And all I want is money, brother. Me, I want job. And if you see me winning, make you no sure, cause I work for this. Brother, stop the long talk. I got a run am. This have tried to go church, then they bite me for a leg, but still I no fall. I know you want me dead, so I stay cautious. I want more money, but it doesn't satisfy. I can't stop now. You all can't testify. Different kind of vibe, but they still ain't sign. When they reach my time, I go shine anyhow.
That's how many bars?
16.
So was he counting it?
I was.
Oh.
But that's fine.
Is
That's
that,
good.
is that your song or that's
No,
the
no,
freestyle?
no, that was first time.
You just thought of that now?
Yeah.
So, wow. So if I give you a topic, you can... if I tell
Yeah,
you
no,
to
that's
shoot.
no, I'm not that.
Oh,
kind
but
of-
really, just thought of that now?
Yeah, I just thought that.
Now, like now.
Yeah, I don't have a song like that.
That sounded like he had a recorded song. Well, okay, well, that's really nice, by the way. That's
Thanks.
but if you can sing one of your songs for us, we'd really appreciate
One of my songs.
any of them.
which one?
It mustn't be the full one. Anyone, just...
It could just be the chorus.
Yeah.
Okay, Ross, wait, should I just sing from my part? Because I featured somebody in that song. So,
You can decide anyone.
baby, you be killing me. See the things you they do me, you they killing me. And if I tell you, you go just the redo me or Montana. But you know what reason me. And you don't say away, I've been there call you. But you don't say away, I've been there for you. Say, but you know what come true. You go just the fumble. Oh, wait, let me tell you something. See,
So
this is
basically,
good.
that's about unreciprocated love.
Yeah,
Yes.
that was about like that was my love life too. So yeah.
Okay. Oh, but was she a Montana by name?
That's awesome. So between, quickly as you just go now, between singing and rapping, do you have preference? Which do you prefer?
I prefer rapping.
Oh, it was...
Oh, that's great.
obvious.
That's
No, I do
nice.
sing so though, but I prefer rapping.
Okay.
That's nice.
All
So you
right.
want to put him through the career challenge?
Well, if you were not a singer, a rapper, what other profession would you have been? Would you have been into? Yeah.
I told them I'm a fashion designer, so I've gone like if music does work for me, that's my backup.
But music will work for you.
Yeah, it's gonna
so
work
won't
for
be
me.
a
That's what I
politic
believe.
here.
But I'm not trying to doubt it. But I'm
You
just
don't
saying
have a
because-
backup plan.
Yeah, I have a backup plan. That's fashion designer. So
We got time to design anything
We
for us here.
can't. But
That's
it's all right. We definitely wish you the best.
Yeah.
all right.
And we look forward to your coming projects that would definitely take us by storm. So you keep up what you're doing, and whenever the doubts creep in, just ensure to block it out and focus on what you've been able to achieve over time. That should spur you on for more to come.
All right.
very
Well done.
important.
Thanks for your time on the
Thank
show.
you, Panda.
Yeah.
Sorry, why did you choose the name Panda?
My junior bro gave me that name, Panda, and people like the one A there, like it's also A. So I'm just gonna I also don't want A. So to make it.
Oh, like
That's
animal.
nice.
Yeah.
All right.
That's nice.
Thank
Well
you so
done.
much, Panda. Thank you.
Okay.
All right, well, we just had a chat with Panda. It's an interesting conversation there, taking us through his music journey. Well, 16 years, he started when he was 16. It's been amazing for himself as a young man. Well, do well to follow him up and look him up on his social media platforms. Then we'll take another short break now. This time, Morning Motivation is up. So stay with us.